Seeing this channel revolves around minimalism, I often talk about the things I no longer buy, but I think it's just as important to talk about the things that I do buy. For me, minimalism isn't about being extremely frugal, but it's about being in the driving seat of my own spending and buying what I think can improve my life. There were some amazing sales in the last 2 months, so I took the chance to make some savings for my wishlist items. In this video, I'll show you everything that I bought in the last 2 months. They are not the biggest purchases, but I hope this video will give you an idea about the way I spend now. This is the Steamery fabric shaver. I had been eyeing on this thing for a while and I decided to buy it when they had a 15% discount. I absolutely love cashmere, but as some of you might know, it's not uncommon for cashmere or even wool to have peeling, especially if you wear them a lot, like I do. So I decided to invest in a good quality and gentle shaver, and this has been a game changer. I've been wearing this cashmere set a lot lately. I wore them the whole time when I was building my IKEA Packs wardrobe with my husband. So unsurprisingly, there was a lot of peeling. So I went over with this fabric shaver, and as you can see, the cashmere is now good as new. This shaver is really easy to clean, and I also love the very minimalistic design. I held off buying this for a while because I thought a pair of scissors together with a steady hand should work the same. After all, my day job requires a bit of dexterity. Sadly, things went wrong and I cut through my cashmere jumper and even put a small hole in it. It really upset me, so I decided it's time to invest in this little gadget. And so far, it's been money well spent. Lately, I've been spending some time polishing all my cashmere pieces, and truthfully, I find it really therapeutic. This is also from Steamery, and it's a hybrid between a steamer and an iron. I like that this is quite small, so it's really easy to store or even travel with. I've been looking for a steamer for a while because I do have some silk pieces in my wardrobe, and I think I found the perfect one. This is really lovely to handle and use. You even get a complimentary steaming glove, which comes in really handy for the job. I personally prefer steaming to ironing for my silk pieces and those very casual elements in my closet, because I just want them to look wrinkle-free, but I don't really want a pressed aesthetic. By the way, steaming can kill bacteria and remove odor, so it's a fantastic alternative to washing for those very lightly worn pieces. Steamery has quickly become one of my favorite brands. I find their products to be efficient, yet gentle, and very visually pleasing. If you're also someone who enjoys a small wardrobe and you embrace slow fashion, I think it's worth the money to invest in good quality gadgets that can help to maintain your pieces for many years to come. I have finally decided to invest in a Kindle. I find a lot of comfort from reading. I love going to my local library, and I thoroughly enjoy the touch, the smell, and the feeling of handling physical books. All that being said, they are not the easiest to travel with. The Kindle, on the other hand, is incredibly light, glare-free, and it can carry thousands of books. While I love exploring new books, I also have a list of my all-time favorites, which I like to revisit once in a while for inspirations and guidance. As much as I enjoy physical books, I'm conscious of the fact that they can take up a lot of space, so a Kindle is the perfect solution for me. I want to point out that I do have other devices that can store ebooks, such as my phone and my iPad, but I just don't really enjoy the glare it can be a bit straining on the eyes. So far, this Kindle has been a great investment. I've been reading so much more, and I'm also less distracted when I'm enjoying a book. I also bought a pair of cashmere socks from John Lewis at 20% off. I'm someone with quite poor blood circulation, and my hands and feet are always cold. In the autumn and winter, I love wearing cashmere socks to keep my feet warm. I think you can easily tell by looking at the wear and tear of this pair, which I've had for years. There are several John Lewis cashmere pieces in my wardrobe, and the quality is always amazing. Usually, when I'm just relaxing at home, I like to wear a pair of my normal day socks and then layer them with the cashmere ones. This way, I don't have to clean my cashmere socks as often, and hopefully they will last longer. It might seem a bit excessive to spend so much on a pair of socks, but they really do make such a difference. This is the Jo Malone Rosewood Diffuser. I haven't bought a diffuser myself in a while, but I usually have one or two in my house because they tend to be a very popular choice of gifts. Over Christmas, I received a very generous Jo Malone voucher, and I decided to pay a bit more to get this diffuser. I really like the smell, and I'm planning to put this in my wardrobe when my current diffuser runs out. I think it will look lovely in my open wardrobe. I bought a few hand creams in the last month. I use and wash my hands a lot, so I like to give them the care they deserve. I managed to purchase all of these at 20% off. The Nails Yard Remedies Geranium and Orange hand cream is a new favorite. It's really moisturizing, and the scent is so calming and gentle. I've also decided to treat myself to this hand mask. I've never tried it before, but I like the idea of deeply nourishing my hands, so I'm keeping this for a special self-care day. I decided to stock up on my daily go-to products as well. I know I always use them, so I might as well buy them at a cheaper price. This is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Moisturizer. I really like that this is a really solid but simple moisturizer. It doesn't claim to do all those magical things, but it does an amazing job at moisturizing without being greasy. I bought 3 tubs of Hermes Makeup Cleansing Balm. These came from Hong Kong, and the delivery took 4 weeks, but they are well worth the wait. These are a lot more affordable compared to the many similar alternatives I used in the past. This cleansing balm really does remove every bit of makeup, including those very stubborn waterproof eyeliner and mascara. Wish Trend Mandelic Acid. I use this exfoliator about 3 times a week as part of my evening skincare routine. Mandelic acid is a fairly gentle acid compared to glycolic, salicylic, and retinol, so it's great for sensitive skin. I'm not a big fan of intense acid treatment because it can be a bit too abrasive and aggressive. I find this one to be very effective in removing dead skin or blocked pores when I use it consistently. This is the Skin Food Black Sugar Scrub. This has always been one of their best sellers, so I decided to give it a try. So far, I'm really impressed. The particles are quite fine, so it's not too harsh on the skin. I like to really take my time to do the exfoliation gently, then add a bit of water to turn this into a rich and bubbly foam. After using this, my skin feels fresh and clean, but it doesn't feel tight. This is one of the best facial scrubs I've tried, and I'm quite sure I'll buy it again. This is the Blind Vital Serum. The texture is really light, but it feels so hydrating and nourishing. I love that I can layer this. Sometimes I put on 3 layers of this when I feel like my skin needs more pampering. I also bought an eyebrow pencil from Anastasia Browies. The shade I use is Ebony. This is quite expensive for an eyebrow pencil, so I do stock up on it whenever there's a good sale. By the way, this lasts the entire day and is super waterproof. I've been using this Biore sunscreen with SPF 50 religiously for years. This has a very watery and light texture, and it doesn't leave a white cast. I use this all year round, but this is really the perfect sunscreen for the summer. And these are all the things I bought for myself in November and December. It's not Hermes or Chanel, but I hope it gives you an idea about how I approach shopping. Being a minimalist doesn't mean I don't spend at all, but I certainly shop in a very different way now. My hope is to only bring home things that can add values to my life. In the past, I would spend the entire Boxing Day scrolling and looking for things to buy, whereas now I keep a wish list. During the sale seasons, I simply buy those things on my list and I happily leave the rest. I no longer do any impulse shopping, and it's just so lovely to be in the driving seat of my own spending. Thank you for being here. Take care, and I will see you soon.